If you remember from the previous lessons of this course, we mentioned that there are two roles in conversation solution, and those are conversations supervisor and conversations agent. The conversations supervisor is the person who is setting up the contact center for the agents, and this is why we will first do that. Set up the contact center for the agents from the Gizmo Galaxy company. To configure the contact center, we need to navigate to the settings section and then click on General Setup. In the General Setup, we can see the list of agents in the contact center, but we can also configure queues, routes, and agent capacity, connect conversations with external chatbots, set working hours, define agent statuses and waiting strategies, record voice, video calls, and we can even set call wrap-up time. We will be located in the general settings for a while now, because here is where all the basic setup is made. Queues. For start, let's configure the queues. To do that, the first thing we have to know is what are queues. Queues are buckets or folders that are used to segment conversations. Agents are assigned so that they can receive conversations from the specific queues. It is recommended to name the queue according to its purpose for easier management and navigation. For example, we can create a queue, WhatsApp, for all the conversations that are incoming from the WhatsApp channel, and we can also do that for voice or live chat. To start, we will go to the queues section, and here you can see that I have already created other queues, just for you to see that we can have various channels and queues in our conversation solution. After all, one of the key advantages of conversations is the omni-channel support. But now, we will create another queue, and it will be the WhatsApp support queue. Click on the Create New button. Now we have to configure queue parameters, and we will start with defining the queue name. Since this will be the queue that will be used for all the conversations incoming from the WhatsApp channel, with the aim to offer support, we will name this queue WhatsApp Support Queue. We can also define working hours for this queue and assign specific agents. We will cover working hours in the following sections of this course. For now, let's assign two of our agents to this queue, Heidi and Emma. If we scroll up, then we can see this automatic agent assignment section where we can assign incoming conversations either to any available agent or to the agent who last interacted with the customer. And we have to make sure that the automatic agent assignment toggle is turned on for it to function. Because of the automatic agent assignment rule that we enabled before, the conversations coming to this queue will be automatically transferred to Heidi or Emma, depending on which rule we selected. To assign the conversation to the available agent, or to assign the conversation to the agent who last interacted with the customer. Also, if the agent that last interacted with end user is currently not available, then the conversation will be assigned to any available agent. If we scroll down, we can see that not only that we can assign agent to the specific queue, but we can also assign senders. This is a very valuable option for businesses that have a few different senders registered within one single account. To assign the sender, I will go to Add Sender and select the specific sender. Since this is the WhatsApp queue, we will add the WhatsApp sender. And this is it. We can add more senders, but in this case, we will stop at this one. But the queue itself cannot work without the routes. This is why we need to create a route now. Routing is a set of rules that determine the assignment of a new conversation to a particular queue executed in a specific order. Routes consist of a set of conditions that determine the destination queue and priority for a new conversation. We can create a route automatically from the queues section by simply clicking on Create Route, or we can go to the Routes section and create one there. In this case, we will create a route by clicking here on Create Route. Now we need to configure it, and once again we will start by changing the name of the route. Let's name it to WhatsApp Route, since the channel we will choose will be WhatsApp. For the destination queue, we already have WhatsApp Support Queue, since it was connected automatically, and for the conversation's priority, we will choose Normal. It can be changed based on the priority we want to set, but for now, let's go with Normal as a priority. Now we move on to the Set Conditions section, where we can add various conditions to the route. We can choose any channel-specific attributes. In this case, we will choose Conversation Attributes and select Channel from the list. Then choose Is, and last, WhatsApp. This means that we have set a condition that says if the channel is WhatsApp, it should be routed to the WhatsApp queue. And last, we will click on Create Route to finish this setup. And once again, we are back to the queues section. You have seen one way of creating routes, by automatically connecting them with queues when creating one. But routes can also be created from this panel here. You can also see all the routes that were created in this specific contact center, and you can make changes to them.